Good morning. In yet another cruel blow to my bank account, I decided to participate in the launch of Whitney Simmons' second little line with Gymshark. In case you can't tell, I'm super tired. It is like 8:10. Got up an hour ago. I'm just getting ready to get in my workout. I only have until 9, so I'm trying to make this as like zippy as it can be. I think what I'll do is I will open them up, look at them. I'm gonna do a workout in them, and then afterwards, or it might actually have to be later today because right after I'm finished working out, I have to like get to work for my parents. I will compare the two of them. So I had the light gray cloud, I think, pair from the first launch, and this time I got a light green sage kind of pair. Initially, the only thing I wanted to get was the dark green shorts. That's all I was gonna get. I was just gonna hop on, grab those, and hop off. But although I literally put them in my cart and immediately got in the queue was already happening in like 30 seconds. By the time my place in the queue was over, the shorts were gone. Like, it probably took me less than 30 seconds to put them in my cart. I probably spent a minute and a half in the queue and they were gone. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I want something. And as much as I love the leggings from the first go around, I thought I would like them even better if there were some adjustments to them, some things to make them a little better. So I grabbed the light green leggings. I like them already. I don't see any reason to return them, so I'm gonna cut the tag off. So it is already 8:22. So right off the bat, two things are different. Number one, her signature is different. It's like this shiny but also flexible material, whereas before it was just like printed onto the leggings in a different color than the leggings were. Number two, the thing that I disliked the most about the first pair was there was this seam at the very, very top of the leggings right here that was so tight that I honestly, every time I put it over my butt, it ends up tearing a little bit. And this doesn't have that at all. It's like fully stretchy at the top, which is great. I truly don't understand why the seam needed to be there on the other ones. Like, I'm sure there was some structural reason for it, but it's part of the reason that I don't reach for them as often, if that makes sense. There's also like a very, very slight scrunch in the butt, which the first ones didn't have, that you can't really tell because my butt's kind of stretching it out, but it probably is part of the reason that it looks like it's hugging it so nicely. And then those little like vent things are pretty much the same. I don't think there was this middle seam right here. But overall, I am liking them a lot. I really like them way more than the light gray ones. I want to see what these feel like in action. Hi, good girl. It is super chilly in here. It's raining today. Honestly, the rain smells so good and it hasn't rained in a while, so I'm really, really happy and thankful for it. But I just popped my heater on. Use one of these bad boys. Honestly, if it wasn't for the heater, I don't know if I could lift in here after like October. first thing I will say is the tag in these is really annoying, like annoying as shit. Like, I hate it when brands give you no other option but to cut the tag off. I honestly really hate that because I'm like cutting off all of the information about the garment. A lot of times the size, the materials, everything. These ones might have the size like in the actual legging itself. I know a lot of brands are starting to do that. I'll have to check after I take them off, but like, it's so itchy. I want to cut it off so bad, but I don't have scissors here. And I only have like 15 more minutes, so yeah, don't have time for that. Another thing that I've noticed, these are like a lot more silkier feeling than the other ones are. Like, they don't feel silky. That's a bad way to describe them. I will compare the materials they're made with, but it is like a lot silkier to the touch, where the other ones are like kind of softer, more like cloudy. And I don't know if you can tell during the squats, I'll have to go back and check, but I hate when I hike a pair of leggings up, and this is difficult because I'm 5'8" and I have a butt, so I have like a lot of mass to get the leggings over. When I squat, like to feel the leggings slide down from where I pulled them up to is beyond frustrating. I guess that's the good thing about the other ones, having that really tight seam, but I would still say these are overall better because while the other ones have the really tight seam, they don't have a lot of compression right here, where these ones have like a really solid amount of compression. Like, they're keeping me sucked in. If I was wearing the other ones, there'd be a tight seam right here, and my pooch would just be like out there. So yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my squats and try not to get too tilted. Good morning, sir. How are you? Can I help you? Oh no, oh no. I have a rule where I don't let the cats up when I have a new pair of leggings, and he's soaking wet. Sir, you're soaking wet. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I love you, but come here. At least he didn't scratch them, but I'm just glad this isn't mud. I feel like there's a very fine line with activewear and leggings in particular as far as stretchiness goes, like them being stretchy but also stretching to like fit your body and stay with how your body is. These ones are like kind of fighting me a little bit. It's like I'll pull them into place where I want them and they're just kind of sucking me right back into where they want to be, if that makes sense in any way. And it's a little bit frustrating. As someone who's always struggled with, you know, that top seam on leggings, like cutting into my butt, I don't really like to feel that. Like, I know this is great for the booty contour, but personally, like, I don't like feeling those seams on my butt. Even as much as I love my Lululemon Aligns, and those are the ones that I have found stretch the most and like stay where you want them to, even the seam on those is way lower than I would prefer. I feel like there's literally like that much fabric above where that seam is. So yeah, if I were ever to like delve into fitness apparel and creating my own line one day, Best believe it would have more fabric in the butt area and a much higher seam, so it's not cutting your butt off. Okay, my bangs pinned back now, but I just did what I recorded, and I also did 4 sets of dumbbell hip thrusts because I didn't have time to set up the barbell. Yeah, I definitely want to go just like a little bit more in depth comparing the two for anyone who is curious, but I don't have time right now. I have to get dressed and put on my work pants. Yeah, not very happy I have to be outside working in the rain today, but it is what it is. So I'll check back in a little later today. So, I went out to work that day and I never came back. Okay, well that's a little bit dramatic, but I never like filmed the rest of that video. If anything that I've ever done or talked about is like an indication of the kind of person I just am, it's that. Filming a video and then like planning to finish it later that day and then not finishing it till a month later. Yes, it has literally been a month. Well, in 3 days it will have been a month. And honestly, the more that I think about it, I'm kind of like, what is even the point of me comparing them? Because they don't even have a lot of stock of these leggings anyways. Like, I don't know, I put them on. Yes, my cat is on my lap. I put the gray ones on just to like see. And then honestly, oops, I'm kind of just like, why? So yeah, while I won't talk about that, I will talk about a few other things. In the month since I filmed that, a few things have happened to me. I started watching Naruto and I got obsessed. Hence the 10-10 buns and me cutting my bangs again. Yeah, I just like saw Hinata and I'm like, yo, I am growing my bangs out, but what if I cut them? And I actually did this like cool little edit. I don't know if anyone else is gonna think it's cool. It wasn't really like one of my best received posts in terms of engagement and stuff on like Instagram and Twitter, which kind of sucked because I had a lot of fun doing it. And like, if there's any kind of content that I could create, it would be stuff like this. But I might continue to do stuff like that because it just makes me happy. But yeah, fell in love with the show Naruto. I am halfway through season 4 of Shippuden. If anyone wants to talk about it and like bro out with me over it, hit me up on Instagram, let's chat. I have a lot of feelings, still processing the whole Jiraiya situation. The pain arc was amazing, was more than I could have ever expected. And yeah, I find myself just like thinking about it a lot and crying. All I want to say is I don't even know what the point of me doing a review or like a comparison is, because if anyone wanted to buy these, you couldn't really unless you found them on Poshmark or something, and I feel like people were upcharging the Whitney leggings like up the ass. So yeah, my consensus, the new ones are slicker. These are like softer to the touch and not so slick. The new ones are more compressive. Oh, look at this sweet boy. Oh, hi honey. Oh, he probably so hit my elbow. Oh, my sweet boy. What was I saying? These old ones have a really tight seam around the top, which makes it really hard to get over my butt, and it tears almost every time I put them on. The other ones don't have that seam. You can put them over easily and they suck to you. These ones are a lot comfier. I wore these for half of today and they're something I can lounge in.
The other ones, they're a lot more performance, tight, compression, suck you in, make you feel like you really have to do something and like work hard. And yeah, it's kind of all I can say about this. So I am So yeah, I'm gonna go hop on my computer and like play some games, maybe watch some motherfucking Naruto. I'm so sorry I upset him. I woke him up. And then I will get on to the next video. This is also literally the kind of person I am. I have a couple of videos in the works. Like I have a few folders on my computer of different videos that I start and then don't finish because I just don't have the energy. And it's like, I don't know. I'm going through a weird kind of transformative phase in my life right now, and it's kind of difficult for me to choose what things I want to put my energy into. But something I would like to do before that is I just received my Alphalete Black Friday package in the mail on the 9th, yesterday. I don't know when I'm gonna finish posting this. I think I'll try to finish it tonight and post it tomorrow, but on the 9th I received my Alphalete Black Friday package. I would love to do a little review of that stuff because I'm super stoked about the new Amplify line. I've heard amazing things, and I can't wait to try it out myself. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in, and say hi to Harry. He's like, leave me alone, bro.